Hi everyone, my name is Vinny. Welcome to my channel. I am an incoming medical student and I was pre-med obviously, and I was interested in becoming a doctor since high school. So I have a lot of experience, knowledge, advice that I want to share with you all. And so in this video, we'll be going over what AP exams you should take if you want to do pre-med. And so this really applies to high school students. But before you watch this video, watch my video on classes you need and don't need to take as a pre-med. I linked the video down in the description box below and up and above in the cards. I don't know which side it is, but please watch that. You need to understand pre-med course requirements before you start bringing AP classes into the question. Just a disclaimer, like in my previous video, pre-med is neither a major nor a program, right? So you do not need to take AP exams to show colleges that you can be a good pre-med student. Literally anyone in any major can declare pre-med, so please don't feel forced to take AP classes just for the sake of taking them. Although AP exams seem very daunting, they can be very helpful in the long run by making your academic life easier in college, and I'll explain how and why in this video. Okay. So let's lay some ground rules, y'all, okay? First, these are the pre-med courses that medical schools expect you to take in college. And then these are the pre-med courses that some schools may recommend you take, but are usually not a requirement. I'll leave a link to a master list document of all the medical schools and what their, AP requirements are and what courses they require you to take in college if you're interested. It isn't updated for 2024, so be sure to check out the actual medical schools websites for course info. Secondly, if you do take any AP exams that allow you to fulfill any of these required classes, most medical schools will require that you take upper level classes in those subject areas. For example, if you took AP basket weaving and got credit for basket weaving 101, medical school will expect you to have taken basket weaving 201 to still fulfill that requirement. Note, this sounds like a scam, okay? But many times it isn't. So why? Why take AP classes if I'm gonna have to just take the upper level version anyway, Like, that sounds stupid. I don't wanna create more work for myself. Well, many of the required pre-med courses, like Intro to Biology, for example, can be weed out courses. Weed out courses means that a significant number of people who take the course tend to not do well and drop from the pre-med track and dispose of their doctor dreams forever. That sounds depressing, and we don't want that. Obviously, these courses are rigorous, which makes sense why some students can do poorly in these classes, right? But sometimes these courses are too rigorous, meaning the class is a bloodbath and, like a 90% is curved down to a C. But if you are studying and you're committing to the material, practicing good strategies and going to office hours, etc., you should be able to succeed and persevere, even if it is a struggle, okay? You should be able to get like a B or an A. So to skip out this mess of weed out courses altogether, you can place out of these weed out pre-med courses using credit from AP exams. Upper level courses can be easier generally than dealing with bloodbath weed out courses. Here are the courses that I think that you should place out by taking AP exams, even if it means taking the upper level version of it. A lot of the time, upper level classes can be easier than the respective weed out pre-med course, because even if the material is a little bit more in depth or higher level, the professor tends to be more passionate and there's less students taking it. The course may not just be trying to trick you, and your study strategies will more likely prevail if you put them to good use. Okay, courses that I think that you absolutely should get AP credit for include AP Biology and AP Calculus. AP Calculus is the one exception from this higher level course taking substituting requirement. You do not need to take upper level calculus if you place out of calculus using your AP credit. Okay, that's huge, I think. Courses that I recommend you taking are AP Physics and AP Statistics. You know, some medical schools may not require you to take upper level physics and upper level statistics. Courses that I don't recommend you take a AP exam and get credit for, there's only one, it's AP Chemistry. The reason is you would start out taking organic chemistry your first year of college, which could be traumatic if you don't quickly adjust to the college environment. However, I do have some friends who did this and performed well. I also have friends who did this and did not do well. I personally did not use my AP credit and placed out of general chemistry, and I did well during college general chemistry. Courses that you maybe should take the AP exam for are AP Psychology. This course is not required by many medical schools. And then the second course, AP English. Most medical schools, now, to my knowledge, do not ask for upper level English, but be sure to check their websites. Getting English out of the way could be really beneficial, especially if it doesn't relate to your major. Now, some things to ponder about. Point 1, okay? Generally, universities have more professors and thus more options for a good professor for a course during semesters when demand for said course is high. For example, demand for General Biology 1, General Chemistry 1, Organic Chemistry 1, General Physics 1, etc. tends to be in the fall semester. Demand for Gen Bio 2, Gen Chem 2, the demand for those courses tends to be in the spring semester, which means if you take credit for only Gen Bio 1 and not both Gen Bio 1 and Gen Bio 2, you will be off the normal schedule. You would take Gen Bio 2 during your fall semester instead of spring. This means you would be taking Gen Bio during an off semester, and your options for professors, aka the good professors, may be low. Okay, this is something to consider. All right. Of course, you can still decide to take credit for Gen Bio 1, and instead of taking Gen Bio 2 during the fall semester, you could take it during the spring semester and take no biology during the fall semester. But mental fog is a thing, and you may forget some general biology knowledge from AP Biology. Point 2, okay? Make sure when your college awards you AP credit for like biology, chemistry, or physics, that it is awarding for both the lecture and the lab people. Please make sure, lecture and lab. Lab is a requirement at most medical schools for general biology, chemistry, physics, and organic chemistry. Most colleges will award you credit for both lecture and lab when they give you AP credit, but some colleges might not. All right, that's the end of the video. Thank you, bye-bye.